Good morning from Camp Keefe. It's Monday, September 5th, 6th, something like that. It's getting close to 8 o'clock. I just checked the temperature because I really haven't checked, but it's felt like short sleeve, long sleeve, but it's like 53 degrees right now. And it warms up quickly, but we'll be in the sun, in the shade for a while here at the campsite. But you can see we've got everything out of the tent. There's all Sarah's stuff, a bunch of my stuff. That's all got to be packed and organized, but you really do get into a routine of how to.
Everything has its place.
Everything has its place.
Brian packed the extra fuel canister this morning that I usually carry. It's all out of whack.
So
I'll make it work.
But Sarah's bringing more and more
Trash.
discarded trash that we found. Some new items, a little bit of plastic, and this.
That's been here for a while.
Yeah, I wonder what it was.
Pepsi, maybe.
Yeah, crazy.
And then we cleaned out the fire pit that had tinfoil in it. Tinfoil does not burn.
Bad campers. So we're just like we just got out of the tent. We're just starting to have some coffee, and this is kind of how our routine goes in the morning when we're breaking down camp for the day. But it's been a bug-free camp pretty much for the past 2 days. It's been awesome.
Yeah.
So can't beat it, and we're in the shade and it's comfy, and we'll just take our time and get everything into 2 backpacks. It's hard to believe it all fits into 2 backpacks, but it does.
If you read the bear note that Brian just showed you, the interesting thing is on all of the other places that we've camped, they never tell you to chase the bear. They just tell you to make noise, slowly back away, and let the bear meander. But I guess the bears have gotten so much food around here and are so habituated, is that the right word, to humans, that you really have to chase the bear. Interesting.
Day 9, Monday, September 5th. We just set up our tent at Kearsarge Lakes, and you can see that's the pass we're going to be going up tomorrow. We can actually see some of the switchbacks. We saw a couple people heading up without binos, and we have binos as well. So first thing I have to do is go that way to the first lake and get all of our water situated, and then come back and relax. I still have 3 beers. I had a lot at one a night, so obviously I didn't have some a couple of nights. So probably have a beer or two and just relax for our last night here. And we'll be climbing tomorrow, but not climbing for the first third of it, and then all downhill. And looking forward already to town food. So, but we're going to enjoy our last night here. And we think we're tucked away enough where we shouldn't have anyone right on top of us. We might hear other folks as the day goes on, which is fine, but you know, there wouldn't necessarily be someone camping right here next to us, which is what we're hoping for. So that's the plan. It's nice with the clouds. It feels really comfortable with the shade. And let me go get that water. So here's the first Kearsarge Lake, and that'll be our water station for the day. To find a good spot to collect some water, and we'll be all set. Oh, and there's a marmot. So we know there's marmots here, and they'll eat just about anything. So from the handles on your trekking poles to any clothes you leave out. So you gotta pretty much, we've been doing it anyway because we're used to having marmots around, but they will snag anything and put a hole in it or eat your food. And they are crafty and they are sneaky. So you always gotta know where all your stuff is, or the marmots will get you.
So we're just relaxing at the campsite, and I hadn't given you a sock update recently, so I thought I'd show you my progress on sock number 2. So I finished the heel a couple days ago, and now I'm working on the foot. So I'll keep going, make it a little shorter than the last one, or just start the toe decreases a little earlier. But yeah, so I think this should be, if I work on it while Brian and Bobby are on their trip, I'll be finished it before the Weminuche, our trip in Colorado. If not, then I'll bring this and finish there. If not, I'll have to figure out another small project to bring with me, because I don't think I want to make another pair of socks anytime soon.
What's up, guys? Day 9, our last full day on this trip, and I'm just kind of tooling around. There's a huge camping area at Kearsarge Lakes, and there's a bunch of lakes, so I'm just like taking the high ground, walking around with a little beer, checking out the sights. That is the Kearsarge Pinnacles. These guys here. The pass that we're going to go over tomorrow is right about there. We're going to go up and over right there. Interestingly, the sun is out, it's still blazing hot, and I'm just kind of gaining elevation, seeing how high we get up here in this camping area. I don't think most people, this is like pretty far away from water, so it'd be a little bit of an effort to camp here, but definitely doable, because I think you definitely would have some solitude up here. And just look at some of these views you get. I mean, we have a really nice spot where we're at, but this is even just a bit sweeter. But man, you'd have to work for the water. couple hundred feet down with no like easy trail down there. But you really get a nice view of the entire area. So I'm just gonna keep exploring up here. We found some rusty tin cans and other things in various spots. I'm just gonna keep stretching the legs before dinner time. So we're coming to the end of day 9. It's around 5:30. Sarah's in the tent, hanging out, reading. And we've got these really dark, ominous clouds that are heading our way from the pass. But we've seen dark clouds before in the Sierras, and it's usually just a quick drizzle and they move on. So and I can also see like blue poking through already from those dark clouds. So we're wondering if we're actually going to get any like significant rain from this, or any rain actually. Time will tell. Probably in the next half hour or so. So we are actually getting a little bit of rain right now. I don't think it's going to last very long, but it's passing through.
There's sun on one side, clouds on the other. We did see a rainbow.
We did see a rainbow.
Brian wouldn't go get the pot of gold at the end for me though.
We don't need it. But I bet you it'll be starry skies tonight. I can already see blue coming up over the pass once this little bit of rain works its way through. But we finally have some decent rain in the Sierras, which is great for the Sierras.